Have you ever been told that running, kicking, jumping is good for kids, but you really just don't understand why? Well, I want to help you out because today I'm telling you exactly what are gross motor skills. Hey fun people, welcome back to Everything Aja. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Aja. Here on Everything Aja, I empower you with the knowledge and skills needed in order to shape the future and do so the fun way. Now, if you want to make a lasting memory shaping the future the fun way, then go ahead and like, subscribe, and click the bell. Today we are covering what are gross motor skills. We are starting off our new series, which is all about finding gross motor skills, me explaining exactly what they are, activities you can do with your child or children, and also some really good products that you can actually go buy and purchase in order to develop these skills. So I'm going to kick off this new series by explaining exactly what are gross motor skills. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because at the end of the video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how you can get your hands on my free Fine and Gross Motor Skills checklist. Gross motor skills are simply a child's ability to use their core large muscles. Those are muscles such as the legs, the arms, the torso, all of those big muscles that you need in order to do your normal life. Could you imagine being late for work and not being able to run down the stairs and get out the door? Could you imagine not being able to drive a car because the muscles in your legs aren't developed? Or even be on a date and not be able to throw a dart because you never developed those arm muscles? Well, those are all gross motor activities that you probably do as an adult. Gross motor activities are activities that you can do as the adult to help strengthen a child's gross motor skills. These skills are typically developed in children between the ages of 0 and 5. So you can actually help develop these skills by getting your child to jump, hop, skip, run, throw, etc. You get the point. Just don't have them kick the mailman, okay? You know I'm very strategic, so there is a reason that this video is the first video in the Fine and Gross Motor Skills series. Because fine motor skills, which we'll talk a little bit later in the series, is completely developed on gross motor skills. So a child must develop their gross motor skills first in order to be successful in developing their fine motor skills that come a little later. Because could you imagine being at work and you can't sit down? Like your back muscles don't work, so you can't even sit up straight, let alone type on a computer. So in order to type on a computer and sit there at work all day, you need to be able to sit up. So your back muscles must be developed before you're able to sit there and type on your little sweet computer. According to 2020 Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU, these skills also relate to body awareness, reaction speed, balance, and strength. That's pretty much everything we use as adults. So because these skills are actually developed between the ages of 0 to 5, I want to know down below in the comments what age are your children or the children you work with, and do you intentionally do any sort of activities in order to develop their gross motor skills? Let me know that down below in the comments because coming up next in this series, I'm going to give you 5 really fun gross motor activities that you can do with children in order to develop these gross motor skills and to develop their core muscles in order for them to do things such as go to work when they get older or drive a car. One of the best places in the whole wide world that you can actually take your children to develop these gross motor skills is the park. Yes, the park. There at the park, kids are able to climb, they're able to run, skip, jump, they're even able to slide. So I suggest you do some good old family fun and take your family out to the park. And while you're at the park, enjoy it, have fun, make some memories while they're developing their gross motor skills. Now make sure you're a member of this wonderful community by liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell. That way you'll get notified when I upload the next video in this series. So because I'm doing a whole series on fine and gross motor skills, I went ahead and created a checklist just for you. Yes, you, of course, I told you I'm empowering you with the knowledge and skills needed to shape the future. So down below in the description, you can get access to my free checklist so that you can actually keep up with how your children are developing their fine and gross motor skills. Now I created the checklist from ages 1 to 6 because most of you guys have children within that age range. So make sure you get your free copy of the Fine and Gross Motor Skills checklist down below in the description. So are. Go ahead and check out the next video